Hey guys, welcome back to another Star Wars The Black Series figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Archive Wave, the new Archive Wave, which means that this is an updated photoreal Thrawn. The last one we had actually wasn't photoreal at all, and I missed out on him. I don't know how it happened, but I don't know. I guess I just wasn't in the right mind when he came out, and I just didn't get him, so getting him in the Archive Wave is actually a big deal for me because I really like this character. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of Thrawn because no, I didn't read him in the... I don't know when his first appearance was. It was somewhere in the old novels or comics, something like that. I know he appeared somewhere there. I just can't remember the name. And then they made him canon when he appeared in Rebels, so that was pretty cool. I liked his character in Rebels, and that's why I'm saying I'm a fan of him, but I'm just not the hugest fan because I don't know his whole backstory. I just like from what I've seen in Rebels. And yeah, I just want to take some time to let you guys know that I'm very thankful for all the new subscribers in my channel, all of the comments and likes that you guys left in the previous videos for the new wave that I reviewed. And before I forget, I just wanted to mention for those who were commenting about Cross's sniper being plugged into his backpack. Yeah, I figured it out. There was this a commenter who told me about it, and at first I kind of didn't want to believe it because it almost looked like this was molded into there, and it was pretty hard to take the barrel out of the sniper, but I managed to get it out like I told in my pinned comment, but I guess a lot of you guys weren't reading it. I did mention that you have to be very careful when removing this barrel because it does have a peg, and there's a little seam right there from the stress that when I was trying to pull it out. And no, I didn't pull it out just like hard like that. No, I was wiggling out ever so slowly, trying to take it out so I can make as little stress as I could, but it still caused some stress. So that's why it was so hard to try to pull out when I first attempted it, and that's why I thought it was together. So yeah, and you guys were right, this does peg into the little port right here, and that's how it looks, for those of you who were wondering. So yeah, just a little update for you guys. Alright, so yeah, as I mentioned, getting this Grand Admiral Thrawn was actually pretty cool since I think he will be appearing in Ahsoka, but honestly I'm not sure. I just wanted to pick him up because I wanted to get him before he started going for high value, because usually figures like these will end up costing more in the future, especially if he appears in Ahsoka. So I wanted to go and get him while I could, so I won't have to pay above retail price. And I was actually able to snag him for, I believe, $19 with free shipping from Amazon, just because I ordered something else. And yeah, now that went out of stock, and now it's 30. So I was thankful I got him just in time. But enough of talking. Let's just open him up. Alright guys, and here we have the figure right out of package, and I really like this guy. I believe he is using the same mold as the previous Thrawn. The only update to him is, again, his updated face photoreal. So, but if I'm looking at it correctly, I don't know if you guys are seeing that too, but in the lighting it's sort of picking up. It's almost sort of a different shade of blue from the neck and the head. I don't know if you guys can see that too. This one's more baby, this is a little bit more darker. I'm not sure if that's just me or the lighting messing with my eyes, but that's interesting. But yeah, I actually really like this guy. Let's take a closer look at his face though, because that is the main difference here in this figure. I do not have the old one, and I don't know if that was already noticeable, but I don't have the old one, so I can't really compare him to you guys. There's some... Yep, no, that's just my color discoloration. Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, his face looks amazing. Look at that. You can also see the pupils in his eyes too. Those eyes are really menacing too. Look at that. Awesome. And then you see the little details in his uniform. I believe in the old one, these little thingies, he had a more of a darker blue, and these are more lighter. And I believe there's a better shade of contrast on this figure than the last one, from what I've seen on previous reviews too. Alright, so the only accessory he does come with is his blaster. Oh wow, it tugs in really nice in there. When you put it on, it sort of like, well, it snapped when I did it. I don't know why. And then when you take it off. So this is his blaster he comes with. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice detail. And he holds it in his hand pretty good too. There's really no struggle when trying to put this blaster in his hand there. Let's try to get him into a pose. You see? Pretty good. So yeah, that's a pretty good accessory. I wouldn't expect him to come with more because, you know, in the show we mainly see him do strategic plans to defeat the rebels. So yeah, it's a really nice figure. I think one of the only things I would have wished that they changed was, I guess, a bit of articulation. I feel like maybe they could have upgraded him a bit. I know it's Hasbro, they don't want to like put money into something that they already have. They only want to update it, but still, it would have been nice to give him that new neck articulation like the new figures have, like where the neck is separated from the torso and the head, so that way he can move it better. Because in this figure, just since he is using the old mode, he can't really go up or down. It's sort of like stuck on that position. You can't really move it at all. But if it would have had that articulation, it at least could have moved a little bit more up and down. And he can look side to side and rotate his head on a 360 angle. So that's about it, but you can't make him look too up or too down. So that sucks. And for his arms, they can go up and down in full 360 range. Elbow does have articulation going past 90. His hands can go in and out. Mine's a little loose though, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to be displayed with anyways. But it is a bit loose, so I don't really like that much. But and as for his torso, he has a nice little swivel. And as for his legs, he can almost pass 90. Or almost go to 90. Just because of this nice part of his uniform piece. It's preventing his leg from going any further up. But it is a nice soft plastic, so that's pretty good. But I think it gets a little harder from here because this is where his holster is. Because this one, I think it can pass 90. But this one can't just because of the holster. He has articulation movement on the thigh. And he also has double joints at the knee. For his foot, he also has some articulation, although it's a little bit stiff for me right now. And he has a nice swivel. So yeah, that's it for articulation. Alright guys, so for size comparison, here he is standing next to Moff Gideon. You can see that of course Moff Gideon is shorter than Grand Admiral Thrawn just by his chin. No, almost at his cheekbone of Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's that short, so there you see him. Also, don't pay attention to the cape. That was a messed up trial. I still need to try to upgrade Moff's cape. Alright, so here he is standing next to a Death Trooper, and you can see it's a pretty good size since Death Troopers are relatively tall, and look at how tall he looks next to him. They look great, honestly, together. So that's pretty cool. Here he is standing next to Ahsoka. You can see that she is of course shorter. Almost going a little bit over Moff Gideon and just hitting over, I think, the eyes of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Hopefully we get to see them in the show together. And the Ahsoka show. And here we will compare him with Crosshairs, just cause. Why not? Since he's a new figure. And wow, look at that. Crosshairs is a bit more taller than Grand Admiral Thrawn. Okay, I know we're talking about Grand Admiral Thrawn here, but I kind of just want to compare him with the Death Trooper Crosshairs just to see how tall he. Oh, okay. Just to see how tall he is. I kind of want to test this out now. Wow, they're almost about the same height. Almost. I mean, if you want to count the rangefinder, then yeah, I guess Crosshairs is a bit more taller than the Death Trooper. So yeah, guys, there's not really much to it. He only comes with his blaster, and yeah, he's just an updated Grand Admiral Thrawn. If you guys definitely missed out on the last one and you guys want to decide which one to get, well, this one's obviously the easier choice. He's just awesome. He's updated. He's sweet looking. He's menacing looking. He's just awesome. I think you guys should definitely pick him up if you guys see him in store, especially because I do think that if he does appear in the Ahsoka show, he probably will go up in value. So it's definitely worth the pickup if you get him at a decent price now, rather than spending scalper money later on. So definitely worth the pickup. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this review. I hope it helped in your decision making. And for those who are new to the channel and want to subscribe, thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. I'm very grateful for it, and I'll try to bring you guys videos as much as I can. Oh, that reminds me, since speaking about the archive wave, I did pre-order Archive Cody, and I do have Commander Wolf coming with him as soon as from Dorkside when they ship them out. So I should be getting those hopefully within this month of February, and if not, regardless, I'll bring you guys those reviews. I know Commander Wolf and Commander Cody aren't new figures, but they're new figures to me. So if you guys want to see those reviews, stay tuned. Catch you in the next one, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.